Brian Johnson with SEO Press Formula, and today I've got a video that's some great information if you're creating a website and you want to make sure you take full advantage of Google and you want to tap into some free traffic. You just start trying to learn this crazy search term or abbreviation LSI. And what the heck does LSI mean? Well, there's been a lot of talk over the last several years about LSI, as well as other terms in the SEO jargon lingo. Another term has been siloing, where we take all the content about this part of our niche and we put all the content here, and then we take all the content about this section of our niche and we put it here, and the gurus, they call that siloing. Well, I call it basically doing in-depth research and coming up with content that's not narrow focused. In other words, if I did a website about home repair, I wouldn't want to just go into a search engine database where I was given some data on what people were searching for, like WordTracker is a great example. I wouldn't go straight to WordTracker and just put in home repair and have every article have the keywords home repair. I would really want to focus on maybe the roof and the basement and windows. I'd want to have words about articles and content based on windows and the basement and your roof, and maybe shingles and the fireplace, as well as some design elements. Now that really is what LSI is all about. That's what theming and siloing content is all about. And there's really a simple way you can really figure out what Google understands. And if you're going to create a site based on trying to drive free search traffic, you might as well use the terms that Google has figured out. If they haven't quite figured it out yet, you know, it's okay to add, but really it makes sense to understand what Google understands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a really easy way to search Google. And what we do is we use the tilde key, and then we back that up with whatever keyword our site is based on. So let's take costumes. I had a killer Halloween about 4 years ago, made about $25,000 off one website, pretty decent. So let's put in the term Halloween. Now I'm going to take this lovely flip camera. Now who doesn't love these? And I just want to basically kind of get in here, and I want to scroll in slowly so you can kind of see how I have that formatted. So basically it's the tilde key followed by Halloween. Now I'm going to back this up a little bit. When I search Google, you're going to see that, oh, look at that. That word Halloween is bolded. Now we know that if we search for Halloween, just Halloween by itself, we understand that any keyword, the word Halloween will appear bolded. However, when we use the tilde key, we can also see that the word holiday has been bolded. Well, this is exactly a great example of how Google understands certain words relate to one another. If we scroll down, we see the term ghost has also been bolded. Now Google says that for some reason Halloween and ghost relate to one another. Now here's an interesting term, and it's Michael Myers. Now maybe Google is trying to figure out if Halloween is referencing the holiday, or maybe Halloween is referencing the movie which featured the character Michael Myers. These are all great examples, and we'll just try to study that flip camera again. These are all great examples of how Google understands there's a relationship between words, and people should really start to think about theming their pages, and you especially need to theme your pages based on these types of terms. So what I like to do is when I'm setting up my WordPress powered niche website to make money, what I like to do is I take my broad categories. So I just used an example in the course I'm launching with air mattress beds, and I put in the term, the seed term bed, and Google told me that the terms bedding, linen, and duvet all related to one another, as well as mattress. So then I went ahead and I created categories for those different terms, and I added additional articles and additional content using those seed words to my website, and that really helps create a well-rounded website in whichever particular niche you're covering. So this is just one great example of how you can use what Google understands, and that's the LSI terms, to add additional content in a themed or siloed. We have to make sure we can keep up with the gurus out there. So themed or siloed way. So categories, LSI, Google, use them together in conjunction with one another, and you'll find that your rankings will shoot up. Take care, guys. Brian Johnson. Visit the site, seopressformula.com, and learn about my fantastic 5 hours of WordPress tutorials, as well as the 2 SEO optimized websites I'm offering. Take care.